Hello and welcome back, guys. So today we are going to take a look at the Gundam universe, Barbatos. So before we start our review, if you want a Gundam universe of your own, you can always get one at Habitoy's Laguna. Link is down there in the description. And while you are down there, do me a big favor, hit that like button as well as the subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it and it will help the channel a lot. So on to the review. So this is the packaging for the Gundam Universe Barbatos. So as you can see, he is the fourth mobile suit to be released in the Gundam Universe line. So we have here a nice box art of Barbatos. We have the figure inside. Here is the back side of the box. So we have some product shots of Barbatos. So with that said, let's get the figure out of the box. Okay, so here is Barbatos out of the packaging. Now, the first thing that I noticed when I take this figure out of the box is the proportion. Now, Gundam Universe figures pretty much have a weird proportion to it, or weird look. Basically, they look more close to the anime than a more modernized mech or mecha. And this one is no exception. As you can see that there are some parts that are quite oversized. So we have the shoulder armor, which look oversized for the body, as well as the feet. You see it's quite oversized, quite long. And we have the waist, because iron-blooded mobile suit pretty much have a narrow waist, but that is not the case with this one. But other than that, the figure still looks good, and from a distance you actually won't notice the oversized parts. Now, I do understand that some people might find the oversized look of the figure a turn off, but from a distance, it still looks good, and I think it will still stand out if you are going to display it together with other Barbatos figure. Now for the paint job, let me zoom it in so you guys can take a closer look. So as you can see, the paint job looks pretty clean. So we have here a dark shade of blue. We have some red, some yellow, some standard Gundam colors. We have some details in here. Now there are some surface detailing that you can panel-line. But other than that, I think the figure looks good straight out of the box. So let's take a look at the articulation. So let's start off with the head. So the head can look up just a little bit, can look down, can only look side to side. The shoulder armor, it is on a ball joint, so it can go down and can also wiggle around. So the arms, they can rotate a full 360. No problem with that squeaky joint. And then it can go out about that far. Bicep swivel is there. A double jointed elbow bend, which can bend about that far, so that's quite decent. And then the hands, they are on a ball joint, so they can wiggle around and can also rotate. As for the waist area, so the body can go forwards and back, can rotate just a little bit, cannot tilt side to side. The front skirt, they can go out about that far, can also rotate just a little bit. Side skirt can go out about that far. Back skirt is fixed. Now the legs. So the legs can kick forward just about that far. Then can go back about that far. Can go out about that far. Thigh swivel is there. A double jointed knee bend, which can bend about that far. And then the foot, so they can go forwards and back, tilt side to side. Now the ankle guards, they are fixed. So overall, the articulation is pretty much the same as any other Gundam universe. So it's you can expect that it is quite limited. So for the accessories, so first he comes with a set of weapon holding hand. Then aside from this, he also comes with his signature weapon, which is the mace, which as you can see is in this single dark gray color. Then aside from this, he also comes with his longsword, which again is a single dark gray color. Then aside from this, the last accessory that he comes with is an adapter for the action base. Okay, so let's try to make him hold his weapons. So the mace, you can just wiggle it in there. Just gently wiggle it in there. There we go. Now as for the sword, so this is the one that is quite a hassle to attach. So let me take off his hands first. So as you can see, it doesn't fit all that good when you want to slide it in, like so. So you have to wiggle it around gently. Oh, this is quite a hassle. There we go. After that, there we go. So we have him holding his longsword. And that's about it. You can only make him hold his weapon. There is no way to attach his weapon in his backpack. As you can see, there are no peg holes and there are no adapter to make him have his weapon in his back. And I guess that is about it for our review of the Gundam Universe Barbatos. Now again, this is one of those Gundam Universe that the proportion might turn off some people, but other than that, I think this is a pretty good figure, especially for those who collects Iron-Blooded Orphans mobile suit. Now again, the articulation is quite limited, but I think you can pull off some decent action pose with this one. So I guess that is about it. I hope you guys like this video, and if you do so, please consider hitting the thumbs up button, and if you want to support this channel, consider subscribing. Thank you all for watching, stay safe, and I'll see you on the next one.